All right, good morning. Day 65, June 16th. And we've been out of camp for about an hour now, 2 miles away, and these are my views. There's been a decent amount of snow that I've had to walk on. It's all good because there have been plenty of times when it's just been this too. And I love this. Perfect temperature, probably 65 to 70 right now up here. No breeze, no wind at all. And some smog or haze or something making the visibility less than perfect. But I can see the hills right around my area. And I think the way I'm venturing, there's less and less snow. I'm not necessarily going over that direction. Though I might. I think I'm more so headed that direction. Where I'll be up high. I think I get close to, if not just above 12,000 feet. But that won't be today. I think that'll be tomorrow. Or even the following day. I have 3 full days to get to a trailhead that's just outside of Steamboat. It's about a 7-mile hike to the trailhead, and then another 5 miles into kind of town. And I'll end up going probably to the Walmart there, and definitely a McDonald's, which is directly next to it. I know because I spent a little bit of time in Steamboat. I know that town. Not planning on hanging around there overnight. I think I've timed it so that I can hike the 12 miles into town and then try and hike the 12 miles back out of town, or see how far I can make it back up to the trail. And yeah, but we'll just see how that goes. We'll see how my hiking goes out here too. With the snow, I'm going slightly slower. Snow combination with route finding. You can probably see the trail isn't super distinct. Like right now, it's pretty easy to follow. There's some cairns along the way. There's some footprints I'm following too. And then every once in a while, there's a CDT post marker, which we just passed back there. I'm sure you saw it. But most of the time, it's just looking for the cairns. I was just mentioning how it's a bit of route finding and a little slower going. And oftentimes I'm looking for cairns or these posts, and I just found my post right there. Make a little turn. And yeah, before I go down, the views are gorgeous. I'm headed probably over that direction there to those hills, which is better than the snowy peaks that are over that direction. But it's good views. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this section goes. We'll see how everything's going. There's a cairn, so I've been following those, and then these CDT posts, which you can kind of see one up ahead here. Those are kind of what's up because the trail is not very well defined. Oftentimes there's footprints to follow, but not always, and especially when there's snow. A lot of people go around the snow, so you don't really know what is the actual way, so you end up having to pull out GPS and just kind of navigate with that assistance, which just means that I go a little bit slower. But it's a beautiful day, a little bit of haze around. I figure we've had this high pressure system sitting over us, which is where all the heat's come from, and the lack of wind and poor visibility. But it's about 65 to 70 right now, and I think I missed my turn. So that, I'm thinking I go this way. Maybe I go through the trees. Anyways, I probably need to pull my phone out here, my navigation, and figure out where I'm going. This might be right, but maybe not. All right. Good morning. This is perfect. This is exactly why I flipped up to north. And I'm so happy I did. I am happy with every decision I made so far. Except maybe that one water collection where it was nastiness. But, you know, it all works out most of the time. All works out. Crazy morning hairdo. Probably, I'll flip it for you guys here. Yeah, there we go. In all its glory. The morning hairdo. Really, it's just a hairdo. While I'm not wearing a hat. No getting away from it. Just made it up a good climb. I realize now why probably on that PCT I wasn't able to make big miles. Stopping to take pictures, it takes time. Enjoying the view takes time. It's good to have a view. Be up here. Wonderful trail. Slight route finding every once in a while. Mostly because it's not really tracked or treaded that much, and with all the vegetation growing up on it, just makes it a little trickier. But yeah, look at that. Maybe I zoom out. We're probably less than 9 miles to the Colorado-Wyoming border. I should say to the Colorado border because I am in Wyoming. And yep, cruising along now that we're not going uphill. I can understand why some say this has the steepest gradient of any of the 3 trails. Though I've walked probably nearly 1,000 miles of fairly flat ground already this morning. In the last 5 miles, the trail has gone straight up and then straight down, like river gullies or stream gullies or anything of the sort. And if that continues, which I expect it to, up into maybe the Colorado Trail, more of a pack trail or a mountain bike trail, if that continues, then I'm in for a trail of kick-ass, which will get me super fit, which is going to be great. I just have to make sure I carry enough food for all the festivities of going up and down. Yeah, that's good. How badass would it be to have a cabin out here? Some zip lining, and I don't know, maybe there's not big enough trees around for zip lining. I think we're underneath the 10,000 foot mark, and there's literally no snow on this hill side, which means there's little to no water. I've crossed a couple seasonal streams that I could pull from. I decided to load up with 2 liters of water at the last source and carry until there's supposed to be water at the border itself, which would be sweet because I'll take a lunch there and refill water. It's a warm day, just pretty stagnant air, and I think that's supposed to change. It's supposed to cool off progressively over the next few days. But we'll see. That's for the towns up north in the basin still in Wyoming, not necessarily for down south. Steamboat, I forget the forecast for it. All right, I'm done rambling. I'll keep cranking miles and enjoying the view. Oh yeah. He's cleaning the trail. right, these are the final moments. I should be getting there soon. Just up ahead. My eyes are peeled. It's a nice sitting log in the shade. But we are looking for the Wyoming-Colorado border sign. Should be anywhere in here. I think I see it up ahead. License plates. Yeah. You see it? You see it? Ah! The trees are in my way. Come on. We made it. Woo! So good. So good. Touch it with the trekking poles. So fun. All right, time to take a break and enjoy the border. Woo! Oh, they even have a line. Wyoming, Colorado. Ah, yeah. All right. I believe that's Mount Zirkle. And that's a good shot right there. And I don't actually know if I'm gonna go over that thing. I think I might, but I might bypass it also. Oh, yeah, zooming in does not help you guys. Currently on a modified 4x4 road. That would be pretty gnarly to drive if you had anything less than a modified 4x4. There's even a sign that said, most difficult. So far the trail in Colorado has been wonderful. Really nice track, not a terribly large amount of blowdowns, if any. The dude that was working on them prior to the border in Wyoming, he finished where he was, and by the time I got to just past the Colorado border, he was there working on clearing some of that stuff, so he was cruising. All right, okay, here we go. That's Mount Zirkle. The peak I was showing you earlier, I think is called Hughes Peak, or Hahn Peak, something like that. It starts with an H. Right now I'm walking without my pack on. I'm looking for a good dry camp spot. I mean, this is pretty epic. I just don't know if there's much camping, and I'm not gonna go walk down there. I doubt that's good. Well, it's a gorgeous view all the same, isn't it? That's where I'm going tomorrow. All right, good night. So I went and got a good view for camp. I stomped the flat ground around me. I don't dare get out of my tent. There are a zillion mosquitoes out there. And there's a billion million flies. Nope, the camera just can't get through the mesh. But it's gonna be a good sunrise, a good sunset, and I'm just gonna relax for the evening. It's Mount Zirkle. I don't go over it, I just go around it. I go that direction over there. But all right, end of the day. Here we go.